Hello and welcome to the Scoreboard, your morning report for January 19th, 2024. I am Zach Beamish, and let's get started with the NHL results from yesterday, starting with Buffalo defeating Chicago by a score of 3-0. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen with a 19-save shutout, his second consecutive shutout. Rasmus Dahlin with a goal and one of those weird penalties, getting playing the puck before he was actually out of the penalty box, but sent him straight back to the penalty box. This game was meant to be played yesterday, or meant to be played on Wednesday, but got pushed back to Thursday because there's a lot of snow in Buffalo. Uh, Continuing on, Boston defeated Colorado by a score of 5-2. David Pastrnak with a hat trick in this one. Charlie Coyle and Jake DeBrusk adding on as well. DeBrusk a goal and 2 points. Coyle with 2 assists. Philadelphia defeated Dallas by a score of 5-1. Owen Tippett with 2 goals. Morgan Frost with 2 assists as the Flyers won their first game in 8 games versus Dallas. Tampa Bay defeated Minnesota by a score of 7-3. Victor Hedman of a goal and 4 points. Brayden Point, a goal and 3 points. Nikita Kucherov, 3 assists. He has now hit 500 in his career. Continuing on, Ottawa defeated Montreal by a score of 6-2. Tim Stützle with a goal and 3 points. Brady Tkachuk had a goal and 2 points himself. Artem Zub throwing in 2 assists for the Senators. Washington defeated St. Louis by a score of 5-2. TJ Oshie with a hat trick. Max Pacioretty had 2 assists. Nathan Walker, 2 goals in the loss for the Blues. Edmonton defeated Seattle by a score of 4-2. The Oilers extend their winning streak to 12 games. Leon Draisaitl with a goal and 4 points. Warren Fogle had 2 goals for the Oilers as well. Toronto defeated Calgary by a score of 4-3. Austin Matthews with the hat trick had 4 points in this one. Now at a league-leading 37 goals. William Nylander had 2 assists for the Maple Leafs, who have now broken a 4-game losing streak. Vancouver defeated Arizona by a score of 2-1. Elias Pettersson and Dakota Joshua with a goal in this one. Thatcher Demko had a 20-save win as the Canucks have won 6 of 7 as they sit on top of the NHL. Nashville defeated LA by a score of 2-1. UC Soros with a 33-save win. Gustav Nyquist with a goal for the Predators as the Kings have dropped 10 of their last 11. And finally, Vegas defeated the New York Rangers by a score of 5-1. Ivan Barbashev with 2 goals. Logan Thompson, a 29-save performance. Mark Stone, the captain, added in 2 assists for the Golden Knights as well. Moving along to the upcoming games on Friday. Detroit will be taking on Carolina at 7 p.m. Minnesota is in Florida at 7 p.m. New Jersey takes on the Blue Jackets in Columbus at 7. And then the New York Islanders take on Chicago in Chicago at 8:30. Moving on over to the Atlantic Division standings. Boston still at the top of that for now with 63 points. That's 5 points above Florida. Detroit did not play yesterday, so Tampa and Toronto just jumping over them, or Tampa is now tied with them. I see at the bottom there, Montreal and Buffalo close together, Ottawa all the way at the bottom. As we go over to the NHL leading scores, and Nikita Kucherov increased his lead on that with the 3-assist night. He has 75 points in 44 games. That includes 47 assists. Now he has 500 assists in his career. He's the 3rd fastest active player to 500 assists, just behind Connor McDavid and Sidney Crosby. Finally, going into the NHL Hot 15, Kucherov now at the top of that as well with 5 goals and 13 assists in his last 18 points in his last 10 games. Right up there with Kachuk Aho, who also have 18 points in their last 10 games. That'll do for the NHL, but going over to the CCHL with the one game that happened yesterday. Renfrew defeating Cornwall by a score of 6-3. The Wolves now on a 9-game winning streak. Matthew Paquin had 2 goals. Ethan Montroy had 2 goals in the loss for Cornwall. Big result there for the Wolves, who are going to look for double digits pretty soon. As we get to the upcoming games, and you see right there, Renfrew and Navan. Renfrew has to beat the nationally ranked Grads again to hit 10 games on their winning streak. Cornwall will be in Brockville at 7:30. Nepean and Smiths Falls are also at 7:30. Pembroke will take on Kempville at 7:30, and also at 7:30, Rockland is in Hawkesbury. So a big 5-game, 10-team slate there, almost a max for the CCHL. Going into the CCHL standings, Renfrew on their big heater, but they just can't get past Smiths Falls quite yet. That could all change today, as they're just super close, or they're tied at the top of the Robinson division. Nav and Sylvie 2-game lead on Rockland and Cornwall at the top of the Yzerman division. We'll end this with the CCHL leading scores. Jace Laterna, who made his NCAA what's the word I'm looking for here? Obligation? No, that's not right. Anyway, declared. He declared to a team. We'll go with that. He's at the top of the CCHL points leaderboard with 59 points, 31 goals, and 28 assists. No one touching him there for now, but Alex Fournier just a point off. That will do it for this morning report scoreboard for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.